Wow, is this a incredible morning in Guthrie, Oklahoma. I'm telling you what, we're going to have a really busy month in October. We're going to get to Where's the Mayor, and I'm going to talk about the location we're at. But this is a great opportunity for me to talk a little bit about Matt Mueller. This young city manager came into Guthrie excited, fired up. He has come into Guthrie and done some overwhelming things because he's so excited. He's brought Fit Guthrie to the forefront. Matt's never been afraid to go into any kind of situation, sit down and explain why the city has to do things, you know. We thought that it'd be great to have this Where's the Mayor to lead into Matt's forum, which he brought about.
Yeah.
Exactly. Matt made sure that if there was a critical thing going on in Guthrie, an important thing going on in Guthrie, Matt was on the forefront, and he tried to let everybody know that there's no smoke and mirrors. There's just business that you have to take care of. Matt's going on to Texas. He's getting ready to be a new daddy. I don't think there's any truth to the baby's going to be named Guthrie Mueller, but I don't think there's any truth to that. So he's excited. I think that kid gets excited when he goes to the grocery store. You know, he's just pumped up.
Yeah.
So we're going to miss him. We're going to do everything in our power just to bring carbon copy in. Matt's a young man that you can't be in the room with him that you don't catch up to his enthusiasm and his excitement about what he does. So that's a great deal. And we're going to miss you, man. But
yeah,
anyway, but he's set
pretty high standards.
Exactly. That's what I was going to try to say.
I knew that's what she was going to say. That's the reason you and I are working together.
That's right. Yeah, you're my backup.
We finish each other's statements.
That's a cool deal.
Yeah.
But Don,
I can smell it.
Can you smell smoke?
I can smell fire.
Campfire smoke.
Campfire smoke. I even think I can hear somebody snoring. Early morning.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah. No, that was me.
Oh, it was you.
No, and that's probably one of them deals, because down in this bottom, Where's the Mayor, there is some bluegrass picking going on. Every year for 16 years. And you know, there are groups of people that come in every year that's been here, all 16 of them. All 16 of them. Let me give you a little bit of the flavor of down here in the bottom. Across the road here from me, a group comes in called the Stillwater Camp. Stillwater Camp. Now, they're all guys that graduated from, they don't live in Stillwater, the ones that started it were graduates of Stillwater, and it's probably the biggest camp in the festival, but they're the ones that really...
Is that the ones that had the big old green tent?
Yeah, big army tent.
Big army tent, yeah.
And if the weather gets bad, they're in there picking.
And they got couches and everything in there.
Oh yeah, they go to garage sales and they buy them for $5, and they take them to that Bluegrass Festival in Kansas.
Oh,
And
then drag them here.
And then they load them on a flatbed trailer and they bring them down here. And it's a funny deal. When they first started, they used to burn them at the last night. They always have a huge campfire, surrounded campfire. And they'd get me down here, and they'd get my back turned talking to somebody. All of a sudden my back would get hot. Be a recliner, go on the fire, something like that. We had to work through that.
Had to stop them.
We had to stop that. They don't do that anymore, but that was just one of the first traditions coming in. Where we're sitting right now, a bunch comes in here called the Tulsa Camp. Now there's a great rivalry between the two
I'm
camps.
sure.
They're just across the road.
Yeah.
One year they made a key to the city. the Tulsa camp ladies cut out a key about that long, and they put tin foil over it, put those little fake rubies and diamonds on it. And they asked me if I'd come down and give them the key to the city. That was gonna be a big deal. So I come down and I did all the wherefores and
whereabouts
and all that. And then the whole group, we got a huge picture, everybody standing behind me giving it away and everything. Well, Stillwater Camp got wind of it, and they stole it 3 times in a weekend. They'd go back and retrieve it. And
that's fun.
I mean, there's just great people that come in here, and let me tell you, Don, they're crazy about Guthrie. Every camp that I go to, every one that I see, has nothing but praise for the people of Guthrie, the community, the job that the Parks Department does to make this a wonderful experience down here.
And what I think's neat, Chuck, is that you told me that in all those years, there hasn't been 1 ounce of trouble down here in all these camps that we had to get ugly about. And I think that really tells the quality of people that come here and enjoy the music. And we've had, I tell you, you've got a great venue here for bluegrass. But what I like when I come here, I like to go to these small tents around here that are not the big stage, but you got some great pickers back in those areas.
Oh, they're incredible, and
some of them are kids.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, Don, we do have a lot of young people that are learning the trade, learning the bluegrass business, but you know, the average age down here is 60. I would say 65 years old. They're just good people, and they're going to leave here and go to Mena, Arkansas, or somewhere else to another bluegrass festival.
And they leave the grounds in good shape. I mean, it's just, what we're trying to say is that there's quality people. You don't need to be afraid to come down here and be a part of this.
No.
Because you see some of them living in tents, some of them's got their big motor homes coming in, and
let me tell you, right behind us is Don's trailer, and this area right here with the Tulsa camp will have 20.
Yeah.
They will have 20 1960-year vintage. None of them nice as Don's, but they've been doing it for a long time, but they're nice. And they're only in the tent to sleep or to put their instrument out of the rain, you know, in the camper. But this bottom comes alive. Now, let me clarify something. You can't just come in down here. We're talking about what a cool deal it is, but these the papal saint, these people come in down here and pay considerable amount of money to stay and get electricity and hook up with water, and we don't even let visitors come in their cars. Number one, it's a life safety issue.
Right.
If I just let anybody come down in this part and drive in, and we had a fire or needed an ambulance in, we've never had those things, but I don't want to start this year. So you have to have a wristband that says you are a
bluegrass.
You're paid up for bluegrass, and so. But the camaraderie that goes on down here, the Tulsa camp is probably one of the younger groups, and they have some folks that's closing in on our age, and they don't like to stay up all night and play bluegrass. A lot of them that do. I tell people, when you come, don't you camp in the Tulsa camp or the Stillwater camp, because they play bluegrass all night and they hoop and holler, and so that snoring you're talking about happens after about 7 in the morning and they go to bed.
Now, where's the Norman camp?
Norman camp, it's right down there just south of Moore.
I mean, they don't have a camp here?
Oh, no.
I'm gonna have to start something.
They're trying to become cultured enough
to enjoy the bluegrass.
They come to bluegrass.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts.
I cut you?
You caught me right in the heart.
But there's folks that come in here from Texas, Colorado, California, Missouri, Arkansas, and they're here every year.
Yep.
Every year. And the best folks in the world. I'm telling you, in the morning, we talked about smelling like firewood, but you can smell bacon, and sausage, and eggs being cooked, you know, over open fires, or some of them got high-dollar grills. And if I ate at every place that asked me to have potatoes and gravy, you couldn't knock me through the door of that camp. I couldn't get in it. It wouldn't happen. They're just wonderful, wonderful people, and this is a wonderful festival. And what we want to know for Where's the Mayor? It's a tough one. Yeah. It's tough. Let's get them thinking caps on. Where are we at?
Where are you at?
Where are we at? And you know, let's give some credit while we're here. Byron Berline come into this country, one of the greatest fiddlers.
Yep.
One fiddler of the year, national competition. Yep. I don't know what the whole titles was, but I know he kicked some boys' rears playing that fiddle. And he played with, man, would we be in trouble if we didn't say something about his old buddy, Bill Monroe?
Yeah.
Bill Monroe, he played a lot with old Bill Monroe, and tell some funny stories about things that old Bill Monroe was kind of an athlete. And speaking of OU, now that we're there, Byron's a graduate of OU. I think he was on track team down there.
Oh, really? Well, then we need to start an OU camp.
Well, that is OU camp. He shows up for every performance. One year they give him an orange and black T-shirt. Every year the volunteers' T-shirts are different colors. And they give him black and orange T-shirt. And boy, he was tight-jawed when he went on stage. He said, the color of this shirt is not necessarily my opinion. Everybody did it just as a joke, but it's
Byron is the spark plug for this whole event.
Spark plug.
Yes.
The inventor.
Yep.
And they had a great vision and they followed it through. And our hats are off in this community to Byron's band. Byron has a show up at his studio and stuff. And just quality man. I'm proud to call him a friend. And we work close together. So, well, Don, we've done it. Now, what we want to know is the name of this bottom. As a matter of fact, the last part of it is a flat. I'm not going to tell you the other part, but we want to know what this bottom is called. That's what it's going to be for Where's the Mayor. And Aaron's going to kick back later across and let us know what who the sponsor is going to be this month. And it'll be a dandy, it'll be fun, and you'll enjoy it. And Don, it's always a pleasure, my brother.
Hey, it's always a good time to have with you.
I'm telling you what,
I don't care where we go.
No, we could be sitting over a sewer line and enjoy it.
Yeah.
We don't want it open.
No,
but,
no.
You know, over a sewer line would be fine. But I appreciate your energy. Don's been with me ever since I've been the mayor. He's there as regular as clockwork to have our prayer before, and you know, we've ate together so much. The other day I asked him Don, if you'll bring the blessing, then we'll stand and do the Pledge of Allegiance. The blessing. We've ate together too long, my brother.
Well, I wouldn't trade it for anything, Chuck.
I wouldn't either. I wouldn't either. One of these days I'm gonna be gone.
Yeah.
And
I don't think I can fill your shoes, though.
Well, you know what me and Don always say? Keep the corners of your mouth up. We'll see you.
Amen.
Hi, I'm Craig Tucker with Gage's Steakhouse. I'm the general manager here at Gage's Steakhouse, and we are a proud sponsor of Where's the Mayor contest. This month, if you can guess where the mayor is, you will receive a $50 gift card to Gage's Steakhouse. Our address is 202 West Harrison, Guthrie, Oklahoma. Our hours of operation are Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 5 p.m. till 10 p.m. We're also open Fridays and Saturdays from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. Sunday, we have a Sunday brunch buffet, and we're open from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. My name is Craig Tucker, and we'll see you here at Gage's Steakhouse.